The John Williams walk-up music, Mark, could be the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I got to
I
tell
wish
you
they
though,
would play that
yeah.
everywhere I go.
Well, yeah. I got to say though, so far no surprises in how the selections are going down. It's pretty much going exactly the way people expected it would.
That's Lyle Richardson, everybody, if you didn't know already. And yeah, Lyle's saying the top 5 picks going as usual. As we got ourselves the screen up there, I can't tell. Aaron Eckblad goes #1 to the Florida Panthers, and then Sam Reinhart going to Buffalo, and then the German third to
Leon Draisaitl.
Draisaitl.
Draisaitl, we made him out of clay.
But Lyle, the fun part about this whole thing is the trades that have happened before the draft. We knew it was going to be possibly a very active draft, and now we're not seeing that too much through the first 52 minutes of this thing. But what do you think so far about the trades, especially that the Canucks have made 3 deals for them today alone?
Well, I don't think it was any surprise that ultimately they sent Kessler to the Ducks. It was basically down to them and the Blackhawks, and the Hawks they just didn't have the cap space, or they also weren't willing to part with what the Canucks were seeking. So limited sort of thing. I think it's a decent return. They get Nick Bonino, who I think is going to be a good second line center. Luca Biza, who, if you recall, 5 years ago was part of the Chris Pronger trade from Anaheim to Philadelphia when we were all together in Montreal 5 years ago. So he's on his way now to Vancouver, and I think that's a good addition. And that was actually foreshadowing because that set up the next trade that the Canucks did, which was shipping Jason Garrison to the Tampa Bay Lightning for a draft pick, or a couple of prospects. Well, they sent another prospect and a draft pick, and got a draft pick back. So that was very much sort of like a salary dump more than anything else. I mean, they cleared something like, I think at the end of the day, around $8 million off of their cap space by shedding Jason Garrison and Ryan Kessler. So good moves there. They cleared up cap space. I have a feeling there's other moves in the hopper for these guys. And they did make actually one, which nobody really expected, but I think this is a depth move. They took one of the draft picks that they got from the Ducks, not the 26th overall, but I believe it was the 50th, and they flipped that to the New York Rangers for gritty winger Derek Dorsett.
Are they taking on any cap or any money, like from Garrison or Kessler, to get them out of town?
No, absolutely not. These moves, the Ducks pick up the full contract, and the Lightning also pick up the full contract. And let me just say, with that move for the Lightning, that's actually a pretty good move for them. They were looking to add to their defense. Garrison has a very good point shot. He averaged 30. He made 33 points this season with a bad Canucks team 2 years ago. He also had 33 points with a half decent Panthers team, which made the playoffs. So you got to figure, put him on that power play, with guys like Stamkos and Tyler Johnson and Andre Palat, and of course young Drouin when he comes up, and that could be a pretty lethal power play there in Tampa Bay.
Definitely, and I think the Lightning were also in on Jason Garrison when he was a free agent as well. So
yes.
they get the guy that they were spurned on just not too long ago. So there's that as well. Also news, compliance buyouts, Mike Ribeiro getting bought out of his 4-year deal. The last 3 years of it, he was signed in Arizona now, the Arizona Coyotes. He was signed there last July, and now he's bought out because of behavioral problems. And the other one is Marty Havlat. No surprise there, being bought out by San Jose, and he's going to a infirmary next.
Yeah,
that's the only place he can stay in a constant stream.
I dare say somebody will take a chance on him, but very, very quickly to the point. Havlat, yes, is a compliance buyout. Ribeiro is not, because his contract, he signed that, as you noted, was the summer of last year, and only players who signed contracts before September 15, 2012 are eligible for compliance buyouts. This is a straight buyout for them.
Ouch.
Yeah, and it's, of course, 2/3 the remaining salary over twice the remaining tenure, so I think you're looking at 6 years and something like $1.9 million cap hit annually, I think is what it breaks down to, is the numbers I saw.
And not to mention that we're talking a $69 million cap, whereas everyone was expecting a $71 million cap.
And that's going to bite. That's going to bite. There's quite a few teams that were already bumping up against that cap that were hoping for 70, 71 mil, maybe a little bit more. So, yeah, it's not a good situation. And we've got Carolina coming up.
Yep, they're up there. People are cheering. I don't know why. I think Rod Brendamore. He's there. He's just hanging out.
Yes.
Brindy, but of course, yeah.
Is he showing his abs? Because we can't see it from here.
Yeah.
Rod Brendamore, I'm working on as we speak.
There you go. Hey, nice that he's getting an ovation though. Well, hey, he was a damn good flyer for a number of
He
years
was.
too.
Okay, the pick. Oh, Hayden Fleury. Hayden Fleury, defenseman, going from Red Deer to Carolina with the 7th pick. So it should be a fun time there. So now we have to wait. We can wait on Jason Spezza getting traded. We can wait on everything else that's getting happening, and
Hopefully more coming down the pipe here. So
I hope so. I hope so. Otherwise, this draft is going to be very anticlimactic after all the anticipation that we were expecting.
hey, we are flying so far. Already through what 6, 7 picks?
yeah, the first hour.
Can I just say, Tim Murray is my favorite GM right now with this draft because he did not waste anybody's time with a lot of blah, blah, blah. Just walked up there, just said, we select, Sam Reinhart with the 2nd overall pick, dropped the mic, and was out of there. Like, that's how you do it.
Since we don't have GM anymore, we have to go ahead and have a guy who's quick to the punch, and that's going to be our guy. Tim Murray is the new GM.
A toast to the new GM.
Interesting. I like how it works. I don't have a drink anymore. But Lyle, we will go ahead and let you get back to it. When news breaks, we will fix it. And Lyle, we will talk to you soon. Thanks again. And ladies and gentlemen, Lyle will be here all night. Tip
All
your
night.
waitress.
All night, tip your waitress, and doing it Hunter S. Thompson style, drinking, wearing cargo shorts.
I'm
I'm at home, baby, because I'm at home.
And he drops some acid too. So that's
Oh yeah. Right now, I'm enjoying the trails. Beautiful trail.
And I have to say, Lyle, the trade market, remember a couple years back when the Jay Bouwmeester trade happened, that started a whole lot of things the second day. So
Yeah.
that could be what a lot of teams are doing right now, too, or just maybe seeing how it plays out, and then before the start of tomorrow's session, it just goes crazy.
Well, the Predators have the pick 11th overall, and earlier in the evening, Darren Dreger had tweeted that there may have been something going on with them, that there was a fair bit of activity down at their table. We'll see if anything comes of that. We'll find out in about 3 picks' time.
Sounds great.
So everyone enjoy the rest of it. We'll be back soon, and I don't know how to end this because it's weird because we don't have,
Do I just
show.
Do I just close this?
Don't. Yeah. Just. No. This button. No.
No, wait.
This button.
What if I